Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel. It is I, Nurse P. Hold your applause, please. Please hold your applause. Please hold. Okay, give me a little bit. Give me a little bit. Okay. Stop. All right, and so welcome back to another video. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. But first, before we go ahead and get started, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once that subscribe button is hit, your electronic application is sent off to my admissions committee. They're going to go ahead and look it over. They're going to deliberate amongst each other. And once that deliberation is complete, give it about 3 to 5 business days. You should be receiving a notification saying that you're now a part of the family and now officially a cuzzo. Welcome to the family. We have plenty of spots here. Make yourself comfortable. It's going to be a great video. Hydrate, drink your water. I'll wait. Okay, perfect. So now that we're hydrated, we're comfortable, we're gonna go ahead and get into this video. I'm so stupid. So, why I chose nursing versus becoming a doctor. And I get this question so many times, and that is, why did you choose nursing over becoming a physician? And also, I get this other dreaded question that I despise so much, and it's so disrespectful. Here goes. Why didn't you go all the way and become a doctor? Don't ever, for future reference, do not ever ask a nurse, no matter what type of nurse they are, LVN, RN, whatever, don't ever ask the nurse, why didn't they go all the way and become a doctor? Being a doctor and being a nurse are two completely different fields, completely different scopes of practices. Nurses, we have our scope of practice, and physicians, they have theirs, amongst many other differences amongst the two career paths. No shade to physicians. Being a physician is a very noble, very rewarding, very commendable career path, and you learn so much throughout schooling and your residency, fellowship, internship, externships. The list goes on and on. And you are a very important figure in not only the healthcare industry, but in the community and globally. But for our nurses out there, nursing is also a great and commendable and very notable, very noble profession, and very respectable career path as well. So no shade to either one, especially to the physicians, but I gotta represent for the nurses, you know what I'm saying? My LVNs out there, what's up? My RNs, you feel me? All right, moving on. I do have a few things listed here as to why I chose nursing over becoming a physician. I do have a notepad here that I'm looking down at for reference purposes. So I don't want to get caught up or trip all over, my points. So I will be referencing this. The first reason as to why I chose nursing over becoming a physician, I kind of alluded to it before, but they are two completely different career paths, okay? Two completely different routes. And in reference to that cringy question of why didn't you go all the way to become a physician, I do actually plan on going all the way in my career path and become a nurse practitioner, specifically a mental health psychiatry nurse practitioner. I do have passion for, you know, mental health and various mental health issues. And in addition to that, I do also have, you know, have seen like firsthand through experience of like close friends, family members, experiencing their own mental health ailments, and have always just been intrigued as since a little kid. So it's a little tidbit, but that'll be another video for another day, on another weekend, another month. I digress. Let's get back into this list. That was number one. Number two, the time commitment it takes to become a physician versus the time commitment it takes to become a nurse. Now, granted, both routes are, you know, tedious and long, but speaking in terms of the physician route specifically, you have to be in school for a bajillion, gazillion, fulfillion, chameleon years, on top of residency, fellowship, internships, whatever, the list goes on and on. I personally just, you know, and again, no shade, I have to keep prefacing this with no shade. I love physicians, I love you doctors, I have doctors in my family, yeah, disclaimer. But in terms of this time commitment thing, so starting out, I was already considered a non-traditional student to begin with. I did start my my post-high school academia journey at a community college, SMC, shout out, whoop whoop, I see you. And a little tidbit, when I graduated from SMC, Santa Monica Community College, you guys can go and check this, you know, fact check this or whatever, but you know, I was, you know, on the front of their graduation brochure with my hand raised and with my diploma, you know. It was amazing. It was a very short 15 seconds of fame, but you know, it was awesome. Anyway, I digress. So, time commitment. So I was already considered a non-traditional student going the community college route first. While in the midst of being a community college student, I did also have to work full-time to sustain myself. You know, my parents weren't rich, but they did the best that they can. Shout out to my peeps. And also, in addition to that, I just wanted to make my own money and to support myself. So anyways, I was a full-time student, full-time employee as well, and went the community college route. Did that for a few years. In the midst of that, I switched majors. I was an architect major initially. That's actually another video within itself as well. But I do have a deep passion for architecture and everything as well, still to this day. But made the switch from architecture to nursing, and you know, did the community college thing for a few years, and then transitioned and went to my LVN program. Completed the LVN program while working full-time at my healthcare network that I am currently a nurse at. Now I am in a LVN to BSN bridge program at a university level. So though I did personally take the scenic route as well due to, you know, personal circumstances, with becoming a doctor and going that route, it would have just taken so much more of my time, and I personally just needed to work, you know what it is, so yeah, time commitment, there we go. Point number three, the amount of student loan debt that you would accumulate. Let's have a moment of silence. You know, becoming a doctor is not cheap. Becoming a doctor is not cost efficient if you aren't already affluent and coming from money, or you have your own amassment. Is that even a word? We're gonna go with that. If you have your own amassment of wealth, then that could possibly work out. But for me, speaking for me personally, I didn't want to have a lot of student loan debt. if any at all. So with my community college journey, that was actually financed through majority of majority of grants, free money grants, and also just out of pocket like money as well, that was able to just, you know, pay for various enrollment fees or textbooks, the list goes on and on. But all in all, I was able to pay for it out of pocket and or grants. And thankfully, to this day, with now being a university student, and with projection of, you know, completing this program, I would only be in the hole around a ballpark figure of about $18,000 to $20,000, which is not bad at all for your BSN degree. So, you know, 18 to 20,000 versus a lot more to become a physician, you know, it's just, it wasn't feasible for me. So that's that. That was the last point. And let me just throw this disclaimer out one more time, because I don't want to get dragged in the comments or in my messages or whatever. But again, no disrespect to any physicians, no disrespect to any medical students or interns or prospective medical students. Becoming a physician is a great field. Once again, I will say that it's a great field. Doctors are very much so needed. They're in demand. They will always be, especially great, compassionate, caring doctors. They are definitely needed in healthcare and to help our community. So if you are thinking about becoming a physician, if you're currently a med student, or if you are a physician, congratulations.